That's okay.
God, we were off to a rip-roaring start.
Well, it's not bad.
Yeah, we got our sea legs already.
I mean, it's not bad.
Excellent. Excellent. This is hilarious. Great job, guys.
Thank
This
you.
Is very, very good. My boys are very excited to see this film. Congratulations. Fantastic movie. And, okay, I want to know what your initial meeting was like when the two of you met each other for the first time and you're going to talk about this film.
The very first time is I saw Robert on the street, and I said, I hear we're doing a movie together. And he looked like he was reaching for a quarter to give me, because I think he thought I was homeless. But then we had a meeting at Robert's home, and we sat and discussed the movie, and it was a very proper dinner. And I also happened to put my foot in my mouth regarding somebody that Robert used to date.
And so, Robert, how did you react?
On the street?
After you gave him the quarter.
Oh. Well, I mean, you know, it's hard not to love the guy. And we had an instant kind of rapport. And it was also great because I knew that he and Todd were really comfortable together. And then we wound up, I mean, this is just about my favorite thing I've ever done. And it's actually kind of his movie, so it shows how selfless and evolved I am as an artist. Which is funny if you don't know what I'm talking about and you don't have that kind of experience. Evolution.
Right. That is very selfless of you to point that out.
Thank you.
What a lovely man he is.
Yes.
Don't you think? Yeah.
Yes.
But I want to know how you got, I don't want to call it chemistry because it's anti-chemistry, I think, in this. You guys just were fantastic together. I mean, did he not irritate the hell out of you?
Not at all.
Okay.
By the way, all the kudos and all the brevity with which I've supported you as more than just some ham-fisted comic, and the best you can do is to call me an Irish mistake.
That was, I think a lot of times in print, there's not a sarcastic font. So I would like to publicly apologize that the tone in which you read that, I think, was in a negative tone. What I meant was like,
So you're apologizing for the way I read it.
Yes, it was your fault the way you read it.
Thank you.
There you go. It's out in the open now.
By the way, this is the man that, in front of 45 extras one day on set, told me I needed to take acting classes.
That's the only thing you remember from the whole shoot?
No, that is the only thing I feel like I can discuss.
Okay, you get in that car together. You know I've been on road trips before, and I've been on road trips with people that I really like. And they're not the most fun sometimes, you know? Have you guys ever been on an irritating road trip where somebody you just want to get out of that car?
You ever been on Greyhound? That's a pretty irritating road trip, taking the old bus. I moved out here in a van with a couple of friends of mine, and I quite liked it. I loved it because, you know, there's a certain amount of freedom going across country.
I'm sorry, is this Charlie Rose? What are you even saying? What are you saying?
He liked it.
What? My point is that really what I want to say is that the McRib is back. It just came back, and I think it's really important to state that. Robert, your turn.
Your turn, Robert. Any irritating road trips in your life?
No.
Really? Just the one that you did for this film?
This was the greatest. I learned a lot. I had a great time.
How much ad-libbing goes on when you're working with somebody like Zach Galifianakis? You got your script, and it's fantastic, but come on, you guys. There had to have been a lot of added extras from both of you.
I think we took it pretty seriously.
I think if I remember correctly, a lot of the ad-libbing happened in the writing process when we would do it in the morning, and then that day we would kind of chisel it down a little bit.
Yeah.
And then, you know, because I can't imagine with someone like you, there's just constant. It's got to be.
You can't. There's no telling what you might say, and it's thrilling. There's no telling if you're actually even going to stay on set or in the frame, which is also thrilling.
I had a lot of diarrhea during this shoot.
What was the best part of this shoot in terms
of diarrhea?
What was the best location, best part of the shoot?
Grand Canyon. For me. Absolutely.
You stayed overnight?
I stayed on the rim.
In a dude ranch?
Yeah, but one night I stayed in the trailer right on the cliff.
Yeah.
But for me, Grand Canyon.
Did you like having the dog along on the trip the whole time? It's quite cute. But he does things that are a little bit out of character for dogs. That we get to see on camera.
Yeah. I don't. Generally speaking, I don't care for animals, but I took exception with this dog.
Did you like your canine buddy?
Yeah, one of his hairs got into my eyeball, and I
That's true.
had an allergic reaction. And it looked like
And
I
he was
did-
quite windy as well.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, the dog was very, yeah. And to do a dog erotica scene is probably not the greatest thing for my mother to see, but she called.
Hundsex?
What?
Hundsex.
Right.
You mean
Right.
like something out of an Amsterdam
Yeah, one of those
magazine
things.
shop?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a
I
great
once
scene.
had sex with a ladybug in a movie, but that was
Right. Was that
very
animated?
difficult shoot.
Was that animated?
No, it's a real ladybug.
Okay. Okay, there's a great scene in the film where you're in the bathroom and you're trying to get him to do acting exercises.
My idea.
Fantastic idea. And I will have an acting
I-
exercise for
I-
you.
I-
Will you guys do an acting exercise if I give you a scenario?
Absolutely, he
Okay. You have just come back from the doctor. The in vitro has taken. You're going to be an octomom. You are a dad. We're going to find out that you're going to become a dad, but you're coming home to tell your wife that you've just lost your job. Go.
I'm like
You're
the
gonna.
Octomom.
You're the octomom.
And
You're
we're
going to
doing
be an
this-
octomom.
We're doing this scene together?
Very quickly. Come on.
He's my husband? Hey,
They shit canned me at the office.
this is a terrible day for both of us. You know, you keep complaining about how big my gut is? Well, there's a reason. There's 8 babies in here, and all of them are 9 years old. Something like that?
Excellent. That was
Right.
very good. Guys, why do road trips make great fodder for comedy films?
Well, you got that old classic formula in this one where you got the oil, you got the water, you throw them together because they're forced to be together. And when you're with someone that you don't necessarily like to be with, it is funny.
Why do you think they're so hilarious? Why do they work?
Well, again, the ones that work, I think, actually have some real arc to them, and I think that why I'm so pleased and proud of what Todd did with Zach and I in this is that it actually, I don't know, there's something about it it's the strangest kind of heartwarming I've ever experienced, but I love it. I just love this movie.
I have to
I
agree.
guess which means I love you.
And I do you.
Can you hug it out?
I can't. I have band spanks on.
You guys are fantastic in this, really. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I sanitize people.